Pisces, gang, 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 gang shit. That's all I'm on. Gang shit. That's all I'm on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You guys, I'm too hype, okay? I have my caffeine. What's up, you guys? You already know it's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Pisces gang, Pisces soul family, holy angels and spirit guides. Please give us exactly what we need to know. For Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, these messages are general, you guys, okay? Can't be for every single Pisces. Some things may be for you, other things may be for somebody else. So please use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today. Same goes for my cross watchers. You are welcome here. Just use your intuition as well to guide you towards the storylines and switch it up if you need to, okay? Now, it is y'all's season, okay? That might be why I'm so hyped. You know what I'm saying? We need to take a little shot. Little shot. Right. For the Pisces. So I'm definitely wishing you guys a happy birthday. For those of you who are celebrating today, who celebrated already, and if you got one coming up, okay? Don't leave me hanging. Let me know down in these comments what you got planned, what you got going on. Like, what's the plans for the year? What is your goals, right? For this year. Year whatever, for you. What you trying to accomplish, okay? I'm nosy. I don't respond to all of the comments, but I do read all of them, and I get my life down there, okay? Even if you're just gonna say, hey girl, hey, let me know you in here. Let me know you in here. Okay. Also click that like button, guys. All right. It only takes a second. That is one of the biggest ways to donate to the channel energetically. And it allows people to find us on this platform. It allows our energy to circulate across this bitch. Okay. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. Make it official. Become a part of our family, as well as a notification bell. Okay. Down below in the description box, there's also information if you're interested in getting put on the wait list for personal reads. I do those now. Information will be down below for you to get that done, as well as our Instagram channel. Okay, go follow your girl. Okay, so you can be, you know, kept abreast. Okay, be up to date on things that are not going on over here on this channel. We're gonna do a little bit of, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Very different stuff over there. Okay. All right. So you guys, my. This is a different kind of reading, okay? We don't really have much of a pre-shuffle, and they weren't really going into any kind of in-depth detail in reference to who exactly this is energetically pulling from. Now, I was really asking about the energy that may be infiltrating your space, but this could also be coming from your end as well. So it does state your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Now, for those of you who are indulging in newer energies besides this person, this could be them feeling like this is a test or you're trying to make them jealous. I don't get that that's the case, but that just might be what they need to tell themselves to make themselves feel better. You know what I mean? When you feel like you missed out on a big fish, right? And you over there dealing with a little koi goldfish, right? You might want to say some things to make yourself feel better about the fumble, about the loss of it all, is what I'm hearing. For others of you, this could be a person who may want to attempt to mend things, okay? And they might feel like the change within you or the change within this connection or the disconnect altogether is just a test. I am feeling very prevalently that we're dealing with somebody who feels wholeheartedly that relationships are supposed to be work. So whatever bullshit they put you through, okay, whatever fuck shit you were going through, made to go through, forced to go through, whatever, in this connection, this person views it as the work. That was just the work. You know, that wasn't some old toxic ass bullshit that they was bringing your way. Nah, that's the work, baby. That's the work. That's the work that was needed to test the strength of this connection. That's the work that was needed in order for us to feel good during the highs. I get that there were a lot of valleys in this connection more than peaks, but that's just me. Let this person tell it. Without those valleys, then the strength of this connection would be nothing. That this person believes in that theory, you guys. So when they are with the fuck shit, okay, when they're with their foolery and exposing that to people that they're supposed to be in love or in like with, they don't view it as betrayal. They don't view it as toxicity. They don't view it as negativity. They don't view it as low vibrational. They view it as, this is just another hurdle for our connection, baby. This is how we gonna make it to the altar in your white dress, you know? I'm sorry, right? That's their theory, you guys. I don't know who taught them this. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this is something that this person has possibly been seeing their whole life, right? Struggle love. That's what this is. That's the name of the game, you guys. Struggle love. Ride or die. Ride or die. My whole thing is, when do they ever die? You know what I'm saying? When do they die in the connection? Do they? Are they ever down, or are they the only ones inflicting this pain upon their partners? But they don't view it that way, you guys. They don't. They don't. They might not even feel like they're wrong. They might feel like, you know, I'm strengthening you. I'm strengthening our connection. This shit is going to make us stronger. Okay? It's not supposed to break us. It's supposed to make us stronger. Oh, boy. Sound good. Now, if you are off and you done skip to Malud over to another bitch, okay, off to another guy or another girl or another connection, especially romantically, that will have this person spiraling, okay? Make no mistakes about it, because there is sort of a possessiveness here as well. So depending on how long you've known this person, how much history you have, if the two of you have gone as far as committing in writing, meaning you're just separated legally, but you're still married, or if they have proposed to you before, or if you have children, there's something still in their mind tying the two of you together. For some of you, this could just be past lifetimes energy. If you haven't known this person for a long time, they still feel like they have first dibs, is the phrase that they're using, on you. Right? Like all these question marks. How many times do you have to ask if somebody is done? It's because they really don't want themselves, they really themselves don't want to believe that there could ever be an ending. Okay, they're definitely telling themselves a different story than the actual story. Let's just say that, okay? Let's just say that. You hurt my ego. Okay, and enough. Pick up the damn phone. I almost feel like this is somebody who would actually go as far as like showing up wherever you are. So your job, your house, your cousin's house, you just keep an eye on this one, right? Because that possessiveness for some of you speaks as somebody who feels like they have, like, they're entitled. They have the right to show up wherever the fuck you at the mall, at the movies, with your new date, wherever. And they may be keeping tabs. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. You know your person better than I do. I'm not saying that all of your people here are stalkers, but it's giving stalkerish, okay? That ego is the drive of it all, you guys. It is. It's what has hurt this connection the most. And it is also what is allowing this person to tell themselves such a different story. They feel like it's just a test. It's a test of the strength of you all's love, not you actually being with someone else because you want to be, right? Round and round. Merry-go-round. Wow. Now, this merry-go-round card is definitely reading to me differently than it does normally. Even though you may have had a couple of cycles with this person, I'm not reading it that way. It's coming off as this person's own ride. They feel like you're the one taking them on a ride, like you're testing them. They feel like I said, for some of you, they really feel like you're trying to make them jealous. Now, don't force nothing to fit, you guys. And keep in mind, tarot is fluid. So this could be something that has occurred in the past, something that is getting ready to happen in the future, right? Something that you're currently dealing with. Just keep an open mind. Keep the energy open. Keep the pathways open. This shit don't show up for no reason now. Yeah, this merry-go-round card is reading more as this person feeling like this is the ride that you put them on. They feel like they're going in circles, like you're not listening to them. So if they have tried to communicate with you, you're either not answering the phone or you're like laughing. I'm sorry. Laughing in their face. You know, ha ha ha. Like, you really think you have another chance with me, bitch? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Matter of fact, where your daddy at? No, just joking. Like, I'm getting kiki, right? Like, kiki means laugh, you guys. I'm getting a hearty har at this nonsensical ass shit, especially if you are done, especially if you are really done, because why are they still posing this question if you already told them that shit, right? And then for some of you, you may be real savage on their ass and they don't even know what you're doing. They're left to come up with their own conclusion, which is why we have this. Child, I project my insecurities. So this is the bullshit that they would subject you to. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. But they felt like if you loved them, then that should be, you got to take the good with the bad. That's this kind of person, you guys. That's their beliefs. All the negative, low vibrational, toxic ass shit is that's what love is, baby. People don't never come. Nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. Right? I feel like this is the type of shit that your person would say. This is how they rationalize their behavior. And it is straight up ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Because I don't feel like you subjected them to some of the stuff that they were trying to subject you to, but they expected you to be quite all right with that shit because of love. Okay? Because of the love. Oh boy. Which would also be double confirmation as to why they are so oblivious to the fact that you might actually see a better fit for yourself elsewhere, or that you may actually be quite all right with being alone, or that you might actually be entertaining other connections, right? Or open to it at least, right? Or going out with friends, playing the field possibly for some of you. I just get laughing in their face. That's where that hurt ego card is coming from. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like the conversation doesn't get anywhere in their opinion, because for them, they're not trying. So this is not the type of person who wants to come towards you and take accountability and have a conversation that will lead to an actual resolution. No, this conversation is supposed to lead to reconciliation. It's supposed to lead to you, the two of you getting back, you know, in this cycle. Okay. Struggle love. Okay. They need you on struggle bus. And y'all going towards struggle love. And there's going to be a lot of valleys out this bitch. And you're supposed to be strong. Real strong. And deal with that shit. Because that's what love is. Child. Like, yeah. I think that I was making this point earlier. This gives me the energy of somebody who, like I said, has seen this. Like, even throughout their childhood. So it could be their parents. It could be their siblings, right? They may have older siblings. People around them. Their homeboy, their homegirl. People who are married. They are all in struggly ass relationships. Okay. The best thing about being in relationships for those people is the ability to say they're in the relationship and nothing else. And this person is fully subscribed to that, and they expect you to be too. It's wild. And I do feel like you trigger this person's insecurities on a great spectrum. You do. Because this person almost, they feel like once they give you the title, or once they have cut off all of their other options, or once they tell you that you're the main one, or they tell you that this is what we're going to be, or you're the best that I ever had, or we're going to do this, I love you more than them, all them other hoes, right? I was just fucking them girls. I was going to get right back. I was just fucking around. I was going to get right back. I was just doing whatever. And that is expected from me. But because you love me, it is expected of you to not inquire about it, to not ask about it, to not expect for it to change, to not expect anything really. Shit is ridiculous. It's ludicrous is what it is. Okay, this doesn't do it any justice. Now does it, guys? No, it doesn't. Damn, you yourself couldn't even figure out why this person would believe that this is okay. Like, why do you want to struggle in a relationship? Why do you want to see me struggle? Does it make you feel good to see me cry, or to see me sad, or to see me pissed the fuck off? Does that make you feel good? Well, yeah, guys, it does. It does. Because they feel like that's how shit is supposed to go. That's how you test somebody's loyalty. That's how you test if they're going to be there for you, okay? You make them believe that you're all fucking somebody else, right? You make them believe that you're never going to talk to them again. You're never going to call them again. You're never going to answer them again. That's the test. That's a test. And if you pass the test, then great. We'll have a good day or two. And then guess what? Before you know it, here comes another fucking test. Oh my goodness. For somebody who's possibly failed every single class, you, ma'am, sir, bro, sis, okay? I want to know what your GPA was. Do you have a diploma? Did you go to college? Because you're giving a lot of tests like you a teacher out this bitch when I feel like you wasn't even a good student. How you gonna be a teacher and you wasn't even a good student? It don't even make sense, y'all. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. See? This makes total sense, right? Just could never quite get it on track is the phrase that they're using. So it goes right over this merry-go-round card. could never quite get things off the ground, could never quite see eye to eye. It just wasn't like enough of anything to make it be anything. And instead of this person recognizing that and realizing it, because they failed every class, guys, they are a F student, they would view a connection unrequited as a test. It's just a test. We will fall in love. We'll sleep together, and then the emotions will be there, and then we will fall in love, and everything is all well. Everything is well within us, right? Now, what I will say is there were some pretty good times with this person. You have had good times within this connection, which I feel like this person would try to get you to hold on to something very lackluster, something that was just not adding up, for the sake of trying to get back to the honeymoon phase, or trying to get back to some of the good times, some of the better times within this connection, but they were very few and far in between. Okay? You really questioned what was going on here. Very often you did. And if you try to pose these questions to the other party in your connection, it would trigger their insecurities. And this is where you would get pushback, lashing out. Those triggers would have this person turn into another person. You don't even know who the fuck they are. All because you asked a question. It's crazy. Stay optimistic about your love life. And love yourself first. This is the type of shit that you're on, you guys. You are. It's just not enough to be in love, right? It's just not. And can you even call it that, right? You're even questioning whether or not it was that in the first place. Was it even strong like? Was there any like there at all? You definitely had to heal from some of your own past traumas to recognize that you potentially were dealing with somebody that you didn't even really like. Forget love. You may have had an aha moment, like an actual realization that you were dealing with a person that you didn't actually even really like. Ouch. So this is possibly why it may become comical to you when this person is trying to speak to you seriously about some stuff that is just not serious to you anymore. Okay? You can't find one fuck to give. You're not even asking around if anybody else has one for you to borrow. Nothing. Yikes. Let's go over to the extended. I definitely want to tap into new love over there because I'm feeling very strongly you're either going towards someone new, possibly after this healing cycle of yours, okay, redefining what that looks like for you. What does a loving connection look like for you? What does a relationship look like? Being very truthful with yourself. All those things are what's needed when it comes to universal law and law of attraction. So I do feel that new love coming on in full steam ahead, baby. Even this person feels it, okay? Yeah, so you engaging with another person would diminish the ego, okay? Right now it's just hurting. You just poked it a little bit, okay? You like, poked it, bitch. I used a machete on that motherfucker. I was just like, right? It's in danger though. It's a danger zone. That's why it's right in the middle is what they're stating, okay? So anyway, we will tie this up with a cute little bow, however. I want to take a look to see what karma the divine has in store for this individual, because for those of you who are still engaging with them to any extent, you would pose as not a threat, but as collateral damage. You know what I mean? You're in close proximity to this person. You may get some residual effects of that. So that's going to be very important. I also want to see where this person themselves feel things will head. Like, where do they believe things are heading in this connection? That's going to give us an idea of where their head is at, and it will also give us an inkling in reference to what kind of avenue they will choose to try and come in, because they are coming. Like, let's make no mistakes about that. This is not somebody walking away so quick, so swiftly, right? They still feel very entitled to you. And it's very prevalent here in the energy the entire time. I also want to see what their next steps are going to be, as well as their intentions, so you can fully prepare yourself yourself for that, okay? We will then get the potential outcome of things, whether you decide to re-engage with this or go in the opposite direction towards new love. It doesn't matter. I'm going to look at both. There's no judgment, okay? And then we're going to get right into the new love, because period. I feel it energetically. It's very, very strong what you are calling in by loving on yourself, by pouring into yourself, sipping from your own cup, you know, cutting away things that are unrequited, that don't deserve you, that are not, you know, giving back, right? That are not reciprocated, etc., etc. All of that speaks to the divine, speaks to the cosmos. It allows them to see what they should be bringing more towards you. And I feel like that's why that energy is so prevalent. So within new love, I want to see what energies specifically do they have coming towards you. Only the good shit, only the new energies, only the good, only the new. How will you know which one is the one, however, okay? What is a sign or synchronicity that you can look out for from the divine to signify which person is the one to place your energy into, to focus on, to invest in, so you're not wasting your time, okay? I also want to see what this person is like, their personality. What does it speak? What does it exude, okay? Also, what do they find most attractive about you versus what you will find most attractive about them? That will also allow you to know exactly who I'm talking about, just in case you have several different options. All right, let's also see what that chemistry is like between you, okay? And out of the bedroom, period. I want to know. And then we'll see what the potential is for things to go all the way in this connection into union within the near future, okay? Also, for your sake, I want to do a bit of a divine reading on your behalf. Let's see how spirit suggests you elevate your vibrational frequency to allow yourself to become invisible to all low vibrational energy and toxicity, okay? Make you completely invisible, as well as what do they suggest you look at in reference to your blockages in order for you to gain momentum and move forward into the next cycle. That can also be listed as what blockages might be prolonging you from moving into the next cycle. Addressing those will allow you to propel yourself forward and successfully, okay? And then we're gonna get your focus advice, all right, in reference to how the divine suggests you attain the manifestations that you have been trying to acquire. How can you get those to materialize? Whatever those manifestations might be, this could be within love, spirituality, money, whatever you've been trying to manifest. How can you have those materialize before you, before your eyes, in the least amount of time? What do they suggest you do? Lean into, recalibrate, restore, all the things, okay? So if you do not mind, guys, click that like button as well as the subscribe button, okay? And that notification bell, also linked down below. If you're looking into or wanting a personal read with your girl, you can get put on the wait list. That's going to be down below as well. I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there.